for somebody to believe that he is born to lose, that person must have been patronizing the devil. It's the devil that will come and tell you that you are born to lose. Let me sing closely this morning. The actual truth is that nobody is born to lose. Nobody. Losers are not born. They are made. Nobody is born to lose. People lose in life not because of their birth, but because of combination of ingredients. Either because they do what they're not supposed to do, or they fail to do what they're supposed to do, or by how they respond to either of the two. That's why people fail. It's not because nobody is born to lose. Losers are not born. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, this morning. Please understand this. That a person's birth is not a final judgment on a person's life. You cannot look at a person's birth and draw a final judgment on how his life is going to be. No. Ladies and gentlemen, the final statement of our life, how our life will be at the end of the day, is beyond our birth. It's not by birth. We are not born to lose. Nobody is born to lose. If you have to go by birth, many people will not stand a chance. It's not by birth. Even our Lord Jesus Christ will not stand a chance if you have to go by birth. Because if you look at his birth seems to have some issues, as it were. Born out of wedlock, as it were. Except you have spiritual insight. But humanly speaking, there was a defect concerning his birth. So if you have to decide a man's life by his birth, then you will make a wrong decision. A person's birth is not a final judgment on a person's life. You cannot decide how a man will end his life simply by how the person has been born. In the course of the week, I was watching a documentary of a surgeon, a neurosurgeon, a Nigerian, currently doing exploits across the world. And so in the documentary, they went as far as capturing where this man was born. And when they brought out this picture, the place was worse than a ghetto. In fact, when you see that picture, the first thing that will come to your mind is, can anything good come out of Nazareth? But you see, most times, it is the black pot that produces the white pap. If you have to go by birth, many of us here didn't stand a chance. It's not how many of us here were privileged to be born to have a privileged birth. Many of us were not born with silver spoon. Some of you are born with aluminum spoon. Some with wooden spoon. Well, some of you don't even have spoon at all. So if anybody look at your birth and make a final judgment, it's an error. It's an error. I don't know what your upbringing may be like. Maybe you are raised in a ghetto, but I'm telling you something. The final outcome of your life supersedes your birth. It's bigger than your birth. Nobody is born to lose. People lose in life as the result of other combination of ingredients, but it's not because they were born to lose. Nobody is born to lose. Nobody is born. If there's anything I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you are born to win. You're born to win. Look, let me explain this to you. Nobody wants to put his signature on anything that he knows he will fail. Nobody wants to identify with that. If you know a project is not going to work out well, you don't want to be identified with such a project. Is it not true? You don't want to. So when it was time for God to create man, God had option. He could have created man in other images and other likenesses. But for God to choose to create man in his own image, that is God identifying directly with man, because he knows that man is not a project that will fail. So originally by creation, God knows we are not designed to fail. That's why God could identify with man, creating us in his own image and likeness. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it does not matter who that person may be. If he's created by God, he's not created to fail. Because it's a creation of God. They can derail in life and go into other things, but the original intention is not designed for anybody. You're not born to fail. You're not born to lose. It's not about your birth. It's not about your birth. Take some time out and read the history of great men, and you will know that little is the contribution of birth.